I understand you Christians believe that Jesus is fully God and fully man at the same time. I find this hard to understand. Don't you think this concept is contradictory?
Why do you say it is contradictory?
For example, I can't be myself and our neighbor Mr. Jones at the same time, right?
That's right. You can't be yourself and Mr. Jones at the same time, because the two things are in the same dimension. But we are not saying that Jesus is two men at the same time. We are saying that Jesus is both God and man.
Isn't that also contradictory? We can't have someone who is both the tall man and short man at the same time, right? Saying that Jesus is God and man like saying something is a square circle.
The square and the circle both exist in the same two-dimensional space, and therefore to be both a square and circle at the same time is self-contradictory. But what if you have a square and a cube? Would that not be possible? The square exists in 2 dimensions and the cube in 3 dimensions. Likewise, you can have a circle existing in 2 dimensions and a sphere in 3 dimensions.
You are saying that an object can be a square and cube at the same time, and a circle and sphere at the same time, depending on how you look at it?
Yes, exactly.
But to believe that Jesus is also God, we have to believe that it is possible for man to become God?
Not at all. Man cannot become God. And we are not saying that Jesus, a man, became God. However, is it not possible for God to take on human form? I believe the Quran also teaches that angels can take on human form. So why not God?
It is true that angels can take on human form. I never thought that God would do the same.
In the Quran, Allah is described as both Al-Batin, which means invisible, as well as Al-Zahir, which means manifest, isn't it?
That's right. Those are both names of God.
In the same way, Christians believe that one of the reasons why the invisible God took on human form is to manifest himself to man. The Bible says that Jesus is the image of the invisible God. Another way we can understand the duality concept is to use the example of light.
Light? How does light illustrate the dual nature of Jesus?
You see, scientists used to believe that something is either a particle or a wave, but it can't be both. But when they look at the properties of light, they discovered that it has a dual nature. Einstein said this: we have 2 contradictory pictures of reality. Separately, neither of them fully explains the phenomena of light, but together they do.